So you may be thinking, why do my chords sound like noise and not music? Well, it's a very common beginner guitar playing problem. I would say it's probably one of the most common beginner guitar playing problems. So your chords sound bad for a couple of different reasons. One, you want to check just how much pressure you're using in general. If you're completely light on every string, you're obviously going to get very muted sounds, right? But if you press too hard, you can bend the strings a little bit out of pitch, and that can make it sound bad. You also want to check out how many strings are you playing on the chord. Like for example, a D chord, you should only be playing from the D string down. Sometimes I'll see beginners feel like they need to strum every string on every single chord. Guess what? Not every single string is involved in every single chord. But by far and away, the biggest culprit for chords sounding bad is when one of your fingers is touching an adjacent string. Very common on a C chord. You'll get that kind of sound on a C. And, you know, guitar is a funny thing. It's just these small little adjustments are what is necessary in order to go from sounding bad to sounding good. And so what you want to do, you want to make sure that you have a nice bend in your, what's called your dip joint. This little joint on your finger. Make sure it's nice and curled like that. Your fingers go flat when you're playing chords, right? It's very hard for them to get out of the way of the adjacent strings. Get up on the tips of your fingers and check to see if you have extra little bits of flesh that are just, no matter what you do, no matter how you put your hand, if you feel like they're still touching the string, what you need to do is just grind those little parts down. Put your finger on the string, hold the pressure in, slide it up and down. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but it's also gonna push that flesh in and get it out of the way and make your chords go from sounding like this to sounding like this.